Welcome to the Power for All in Conversation series. We are lucky to be joined by both Lyndsay Handler, CEO of Fenix International, an enterprise that has brought energy to over 85,000 households across Uganda with its pay-to-own solar home systems, and Richard Swierts, Head of Enserve at Devergy, an organisation that has connected thousands of homes to smart microgrid solutions. Today we will be getting their insights on the important role of consumer protection within the decentralized renewable sector. Lyndsay, Richard, thank you so much for joining us. Now, both your organisations place very specific focus on customer service, critical for achieving sustainable energy access and in supporting the growth of the off-grid market. So, Lyndsay, could you start by telling us a bit about the way Fenix International approaches its customer support and, of course, then the impact that has on customers?
Yeah, so at Fenix, from the very beginning, one of our core values has been to relentlessly pursue an exceptional customer experience. Every new team member who joins Fenix, every partner is onboarded with this core value, and it's as a result just become an incredibly important part of the culture at Fenix. And beyond that, we obviously have to continuously walk the talk and create and implement practices and policies that provide customer experience, particularly as we grow. We need to think about how do we maintain a certain customer experience. And so specifically, we kind of look at it in three ways. One, we have a call center that all of our customers can always reach us on, and it's toll-free, and we serve over 24 languages in our call center. And that's one example of how we've made investments in making sure we provide a great customer experience, because our customers need to be able to communicate with us in their native language, and many of our customers can't always afford to make those phone calls. So that's one example. A second example that's very important to us is we've invested in over 20 service centers nationwide in Uganda to make sure that there is also a physical customer experience center within a reasonable distance of our customers so that they can troubleshoot any issues that they have. And I think as the result, it has increased our customers' success with the product. In East Africa, there was a lot of market spoilage with solar for many years, and I think that many of our customers, as a result, are getting a lot of value out of our solar products, and they have their confidence and their trust in solar as a solution for their power needs has significantly increased. And so we also are thinking about our role in the broader industry and making sure that we do our part to continue to build that trust.
Sure, absolutely. That customer protection and trust is key. Richard, from the Devergy experience with microgrids, can you highlight some of the actions there that you've taken around customer service and, again, the importance on the families and communities?
Yes, what we did is we focus as well mainly on customer service to create awareness about the product and how to use our services. We're doing that on different ways. We're having a customer operation center, customer service center, where we have a daily contact with our customers. They will be called on a daily basis to see if they are still happy with our product, if they know how to use our product, and if they have any complaints or any remarks, that we can solve it on distance by phone. Next to that, we're having local agents in the fields, which are visiting our customers also on a daily basis to help them to get the bundles in order to have energy. With that, we're making sure that our customers are happy and satisfied with the product. And next to that, we also contribute in the local community by hiring people from the same village where our customers are to be working with us as a local agent or a local service agent.
So in both instances, they're really a very practical, on-the-ground experience, but also telephone support as well. Actually, Richard, we're beginning to see instances on the mini-grid size where families and businesses are actually beginning to opt for those services rather than the grid. I'm just wondering if customer support is one of the factors that you're seeing as people beginning to make that choice.
I do believe it is absolutely a factor which is making people to go faster for our service. They know with us we supply a reliable source of energy, unless the national grids, which are most of the time, if there is a problem, they don't know who to contact, they don't know how long it will take before they get support. With us, we're also trying to be, like I said before, in permanent touch with our customer, and it gives them more reliable source of energy, and they are more comfortable with it.
And Lyndsay, we've seen big growth in the solar home system market in East Africa, with organisations such as yours reaching huge numbers of homes, as well as increased in competition across the sector that's generating as well. Is customer service a key part of the decisions with your customers in terms of which organisation they might choose to go with for their energy?
Yes, we see that customer experience is genuinely a major reason that customers decide to purchase Ready Pay or other products that provide great customer service in the market. And one example of that is that warranties and the length of the warranty and a company's true commitment on the ground to fulfilling that warranty. We see that as one of the top 3 considerations when customers make purchases. And so the more that companies not only can extend the warranties, but also, most importantly, actually follow through on them, I think that will be a big differentiating factor as competition increases. And I do, however, think that as competition increases, I think we will see 2 things. I think we will see the types of companies that know and understand that customer service is important, doubling down on customer service and investing even more in it. But I also do believe that we will see some companies come in who are just purely looking for numbers and looking for scale, coming in and aggressively selling without taking the time to set up these customer service systems and processes and teams. And I think that while it's one of the greatest opportunities in the sector, it's also one of the biggest risks if people don't take customer service seriously, now that this is being seen as a very huge commercial opportunity. So you asked a little bit about regulation as well, and I think that there is an important role for some of the industry players to play in looking at how do we hold companies accountable for a minimum level of customer service to make sure that this industry continues to thrive.
Absolutely. And are you seeing any change in that space? Are you seeing that there is interest in terms of a greater regulation from national government, or is the customer service at the moment still something that's very demand-led or indeed supply-led by organisations such as yours, recognising how key it is?
I think that currently it's demand-led, and I think that will continue to be an important driver of improving and maintaining the importance of customer service. But I do also see some of the really forward-looking industry players like Gogla think a lot about this. So, the first step is quality assurance and making sure that there are standards and processes for evaluating the quality of the hardware. And I think that that's a very logical first step because it's very objective. I think the next step is now to look at on the ground whether people are fulfilling those warranties and whether people are making sure that service is available within a reasonable distance and not just dropping product into a market and leaving and going to focus on another market.
And Richard, are you seeing a similar picture in the microgrid space? What are you seeing on the horizon there?
Yeah, for one thing, in Tanzania we're having already regulation when it comes to customer service. However, we're always trying to exceed that regulation. We are not the only one in the market. We're also having, for example, Copa, Mobisol, and I think all of us, we're having the same aim, the same focus to make sure that the customers are having good service and exceed their expectations when it comes to customer care, and to make sure that they experience happiness and they really enjoy our electricity in the villages with this.
Absolutely. It's a hugely important space to be in, hugely important technology. And thank you very much to both of you for joining us today to learn a little bit more about what you're doing in the customer services space. Thank you.